How y'all doing? This is Lord Thaddeus Cray. What's this one going to be about? It's going to be about Dogman, but it's going to be about a very famous type of Dogman, the Beast of Bray Road. I'm talking about the creature, or sightings of the creatures, that put the subject of Dogman on the map. Linda Godfrey, of course, God rest her soul, had a real strong influence in that. Just saying. Now, what exactly is so special about this? There's been books, documentaries, movies that have been put out, countless stuff on the Beast of Bray Road. There have been different descriptions of this thing, different types of Dogman appearances, things like that. Some make it seem to resemble almost a Sasquatch type creature. Or, of course, it's an upright standing canine. And, of course, the most common seems to be, even to this day, and, of course, the Van Helsing type monster. So, I mean, it's really interesting about how these creatures seem to vary. So that's why I'm saying I think it's definitely a phenomena probably involving a tribe of these creatures. That's just my own opinion. And there's definitely something supernatural going on there, too. Again, you got to remember, when it comes to Dogman, it's either scientific, genetic experimentation. How can I say this the best way? It's either natural, scientific, which would be, of course, genetic experimentation, or, of course, demonic, speaks for itself, interdimensional. Now, when it comes to the Beast of Bray Road, there's been all kinds of stuff seen out there in this part of Wisconsin. Like I said, but also it's not just that. There's been a bunch of mutilated animals found. I mean, typical stuff when it comes to the Dogman. Of course, naturally, most of these creatures are carnivorous. Naturally, they're going to have hunting grounds. They're going to feed on things, and they seem to love to terrify the hell out of people. So they might leave something to be found by people, and understandably, they ain't too thrilled to find it. I mean, hell, how would you like to find Bambi ripped to pieces in front of your house? I wouldn't, I'll tell you that. Think of this. When I was a teenager, my grandparents, I'll give you an example. When I was a teenager, my grandparents had horses in this rented stable and pasture type property, right? Okay, now that's all good and nice. But anyway, this property also had chickens and ducks being raised in a pen. Some stray dogs got in there, and yeah, I saw the results of that. It wasn't cute. So just imagine something like that, but bigger, like a large prey animal, dumped right in front of you. I wouldn't be thrilled about it either, let me tell you. Speaking of the fox in the hen house, right? So naturally, this kind of stuff has gotten understandable media attention, as well as just so many sightings of the Dogman. That's why the Beast of Bray Road has a special spot in this kind of situation. Because again, this is kind of where a lot of the sightings began. Now, why that is, I can't say. I'm just saying it was definitely among the first documented appearances of this creature. There have been different. And the thing is also, when it comes to the Beast of Bray Road, it's not just like, let's say, hunters or other individuals who have witnessed this thing. It is the number of people who vary in their lives that have witnessed this creature. That's another thing that really definitely lends validity to the fact that this thing most likely is very real. I almost know it is. Because there are so many people throughout different walks of life who come across this creature. And many of these people have no reason to try to lie about it. I mean, of course now, you have... I've been in Reddit, you guys already know, I've been in Reddit groups, I've been in different type of things, doing what I do, my job and all that good stuff. And let me tell you, I've come across a couple of people who, they want their 10 minutes of fame. And I can guess I actually understand that. That's human nature. But the thing is, back then, you didn't have this massive community like you do now. Not when it comes to the Dogman and different things like that. And many times when the Beast of Bray Road was first being witnessed, you'd be laughed right out the door. Understandably, you can't really blame people for not really being too thrilled about not fearing something they don't understand. It's in our genetic code, man. It's just the way human beings are. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I saw an upright wolf staring me right in the eyes, licking its chops, even though I firmly believe these creatures exist, I think they'll break my mind. Because my mind can be fragile enough as it is. It doesn't need help. If you understand where I'm getting at. I've come across people who have seen these things, and definitely I believe them. They have no reason to lie to me. They don't really gain a lot by that. So therefore, and of course you guys already know I've seen supernatural stuff quite a bit actually from my own experiences. So I'm just saying, people have no reason to really lie about creatures like this. At least back then they didn't. I mean, hell, they'd be more mocked or laughed at or called crazy. Here's your tinfoil hat, buddy. My point is, that is the importance of the Beast of Bray Road. That is how important it is, because it is pretty much where among the first sightings of Dogman began. And it definitely deserves a spot of respect. Just saying. Something would be wrong with me if I didn't do a video on this. It's been one I've kind of been waiting on doing, because I just didn't really have the time, especially as of late. There's so many things with family going on and my own personal issues. But I figured this one needed to be done. It's not going to be a long one, I'm almost finished. But I'm just saying, this is a very important creature. Because, like I said, it is what put the Dogman out there, or one of the things that put the Dogman out there. You guys know what I do. I'm the producer for Dark Waters Entertainment. If you've had an encounter with the Dogman, hell, even the Beast of Bray Road, or any other cryptid, or a paranormal experience, I would definitely love to get the chance to talk with you. My email is wesvick, WESVICK, @IamDarkwaters.com. You guys be blessed and you be safe.